What's up, and welcome to another episode of River Vibe Mode. I'm your boy Conga Beast, and joining me today is Lady G.
What's poppin'?
How you feeling today, G?
I'm tired.
It just feels like it's been a long day. So I don't blame you. I do not blame you.
All the days are long.
All the days are. Is that what they
All the
say?
leaves are
No,
brown.
all the leaves are brown. And the sky is green in the sky. Anyway, back with another episode, and today's topic is going to be destinations again, but it's a destination, we've never been to before and we would love to go to. So, with that being said, Lady G, please do tell, where's that one place that you would like to go?
I would like to get out of the house.
Well, there is that, but
Anybody
there's
else
a
with
little
me
thing
here?
that that the world forgot is called COVID, and
No, because we're
you
opening
know,
back up.
apparently it doesn't
Doesn't
exist
exist
anymore.
anymore.
So
Okay.
there's that.
That is a memo that I will not react to.
Hey, it needed to be said sometime.
Yikes. Anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like at this point, especially with that going on, it's just like any vacation would be a good vacation. But to be specific, me start off, I will say Antigua.
Antigua.
Yeah,
Ain't that the place that
Antigua and Barbuda. It could be.
Antigua?
It's the place. What? It's in the Caribbean.
Oh, okay. As you can tell, people, I am terrible with geography.
Did
So
then you want to do a travel? Okay, destinations. Do you know where you're headed, sir?
listen, it doesn't matter where I'm headed as long as the plane gets there, right?
All right. As long as they don't ask you for directions, everything's all good.
Where you going? I don't know. This plane does the thing. They got GPS on here somewhere.
But yeah, Caribbean, I feel like I haven't touched islands as far as, like, my travel goes. And beaches.
Mhm.
Nice hot tropical weather, nice sands, clear water, a lot of activities to do.
G trying to get her toes wet.
Uh, why
Dip-a-toe.
do you have to talk about feet? Like,
I hate feet, but I can just imagine
we all
the
hate feet.
things.
Why is
That's the
this
thing,
why is
just
this
dipping that big toe in the water. Like, okay, I'm good. I'm going back to the hotel, guys.
your big toe? What is this? What do you do on vacation?
I
Big
don't
in
like
my head.
beaches. That is
Right, you don't like
can't.
beaches.
Ugh, beaches are
Ah,
gross.
beaches are not gross.
They're gross. People are gross. Animals are gross. Beaches are gross. Beaches are just gross. I'm
You
sorry, but
are
do tell.
people. You literally are people, so sir, you're named after an
I do.
animal.
I understand that.
So, should I keep going?
I got the best of
Okay,
both worlds.
alright.
I have the best of both worlds. Does not make beaches less disgusting.
Beaches are not disgusting. How is it gross? You just don't like sand between your toes.
That just made
Well,
my
we've
skin
cracked
crawl.
the code. We've cracked the code.
Oh man, that just made my skin
That's
crawl
really your
so
reasoning?
much.
That's your reasoning? Like, you
No,
could wear
I just don't like the beach. I'm definitely afraid of
water?
big bodies of
No, I
water.
mean, naturally, I think a lot of us have that fear in us.
No, because people still go on cruises.
Well, that's different. You're like on a vessel. It's risky, obviously, on a ship
That
in the
vessel
middle
can
of.
still go down. There's on the Titanic
I'm
a vessel.
sure that's not their first inkling when they hop on the ship, but sure, yes, this is all probable. Thanks for starting the destinations episode off with tragedy. My God, final destination, guys.
Ooh,
But yeah, as far as like activities and stuff to do, like the little excursions, I feel like that would be a lot of fun, and especially just to get down there and try to like island hop,
it
essentially.
looks gorgeous. I ain't even gonna hold you. It looks so
It
beautiful.
really is. It looks very nice. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not like a rusty, dusty beach. It's just nice.
Yeah,
You can wear your sneakers or whatever the hell you want to wear on the beach, so you don't have to get sand between your feet. But
gross.
yeah, it looks like a good time.
Shoes don't even help when you go to the beach. It'd be sand all up in your shoe, and you just.
Stop walking like a duck. You be fine.
I'm an old man, y'all. I don't like sand anymore.
This has nothing to do.
I'm just old.
God.
I just want to sit somewhere and feed my birds.
You can do that. You don't have to like stay locked into the beach. You can appreciate it, but you can stay in your resort or whatever the hell you decide to choose.
I'm gonna just have bottle service.
That's
So I'm gonna do
absolutely fine. That is another option.
bottle service. How was Antigua? I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't go outside. Like, why did you go on
Stayed in the
vacation?
room and looked at
Ah,
the ocean.
it was amazing. It was amazing. But yeah, I think it would be nice to go just get some like connection to that history, especially because, last episode I was talking about the whole ancestry of it all to see how museums and stuff that they have there as far as like I'm trying to get morbid on you guys again, but you know what it is, you know what happened. Educational wise, I think that would be fire too. Just
Yeah,
to hit up a couple of islands.
yeah,
All of them eventually. But get like a deeper understanding on this end.
it's real dope.
Welcome. You're not going to the beach, so
No, no, I'm not. You're right.
he wants to go to
And I
Miami.
should probably,
Just kidding.
ugh, yeah, I'd rather not. That's not only because of the beach, but my dream vacay to everyone that's listening is
Oh, that's
Tokyo.
a good one. I felt like that was like I don't want to say easy, but yeah, that's on the list. I think that's on everybody's list.
Well, given the fact that Tokyo is just,
Everything. A metropolis of greatness.
besides the fact of it just being a gorgeous looking city, and yeah, I love anime and I love video games and I love Sega. Sadly,
Oh
sadly,
boy.
this past year, since COVID happened, Sega had to close down a lot of its arcade. And they had over, I literally think it was 100 plus arcades. Actually, it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot of arcades. Me being the type of gamer freak that I am, I was like, ah, man, I would love to go there and, be able to be, they're just iconic for that, especially that in particular. And it sucks that COVID, it ruined a lot of things. It ruined a lot of things. So I don't think I'd be able to go see that. But just being able to go there in general, see the culture, experience the food,
Oh yeah.
seeing the lights, just seeing it so lively at night. Granted, I don't like crowds. Like it really makes me uneasy, especially
Good luck with
I
that.
know. I mean, after working in the prison, crowds is not a thing that you want to do.
Mhm.
But I don't know. It just it's so enticing that it's like I kind of want to experience that. So it's like a double edged sword. But
Yeah.
it looks dope. It looks like there's always something to do. I'm sure they're expensive.
Yes, it
I don't
is.
know what the pricing of anything out there is, but I'm sure it's expensive. And given the fact that I'm a kind of
Oh my
big
god.
guy, by kind of I mean
Literally
I
every
definitely
episode.
am a big
Why?
guy. Uh,
Why?
because people got to know
Do
I'm
they?
a thickums.
Do they?
Yeah. I know things are a lot smaller in Japan than they are in America. But outside of those things,
And what
just
you doing over there, Godzilla? What the hell are you talking about? Like you're going
listen,
over there.
listen. I
You're going to visit.
I've heard stories. Okay, okay, I've heard stories, and yeah, you never know. I could be considered Godzilla. Well, in my case, Kong.
Well, clearly. Didn't want to say it, but
But I don't know. It's something about freaking Tokyo that just draws me in. Like I just want to experience everything out there, from the different shops to, like I said, the cuisine, the people
Mhm.
out there. Even though a lot of the Sega arcades did close, they like gaming is still a huge thing in Tokyo, regardless if it's an arcade or just, I guess you could say, like a pseudo gambling area, but it's also mixed in with video. Like it's just gaming is a whole thing out there, which is pretty dope too. Like it's actually embraced and not shunned. So I don't know. I just always wanted to go there. Hopefully I can go sometime next year, but as if the pandemic, knock on wood, doesn't destroy
Mm.
everything again by the end of this year, since people don't want to listen. But that's a topic for a whole nother episode. But yeah, that's the first place. That's like my ultimate dream, is to be able to go to
Oh
Tokyo.
yeah, for sure. I agree. That's definitely on my list.
Yeah.
Wanna race Super Mario Karts in the street.
Yes.
And you
Definitely.
have to go to freaking Universal just to see
Oh, I
those
forgot
parks too,
about that.
because their amusement parks are way, way more I don't know, like, our amusement parks are cool, we got a couple rides in
Yeah.
us, but just the I feel like they do more to feature, like
In other words, they actually
not to
care.
put on more of a show, they basically, it's less I wouldn't say less of a gimmick, it is a gimmick, it's an amusement park, you're going there for fun, rides, "Ooh, yay, roller coasters," but they just look so much doper overseas as far as, like, their offerings and stuff and the characters and everything, because they really get into it, so that would be fire, and, I also would like to eat some ramen. Now I'm hungry.
Daggone it, every
Some
episode.
good old authentic how are we gonna name places without naming food? Come on,
I
man.
mean, yeah,
You have to.
that's very true. Ramen,
Yeah.
ramen. Every episode, I had to sneak that one in there.
You really tried that one, but
Yeah,
okay. We'll
whatever.
let it slide.
So, G, instead of criticizing me, I know you got another place that you would love to go to.
I wanna go home. Um,
I don't know. I just figured that you had another place that you would like to go to.
that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, yo, like,
I
honestly,
think yeah, you've been locked up for a while, so
well, should I stay in the Caribbean? If I stay in the Caribbean, I'll just name Anguilla, but literally all of the Caribbean is essentially there. That's for sure on the list.
give me all of the Caribbean.
Essentially. So yeah, we'll just put that all together. Nice little island hopping adventure. There was another place that I want to go. I hate rounding these down like that. I don't want to visit other places, but you know what? That's not what we're here for. I'm just gonna name a place and that's it. The other place I want to visit is Egypt.
Oh, nice.
Now, I need to, like I mentioned before, expand my travel in Africa as far as like different countries, especially East Coast. I ain't been on the East Coast of Africa specifically at all. I feel like going there, aside from like, the museums and histories and stuff that they have there, would be interesting to see
Very
everything
true.
and to see how it differs from the West Side too. Obviously, it does.
That'd be dope.
Way different
I
culture,
mean,
but
it'd be cool to see the freaking sights out there.
one, how long it takes to get there, because boy, oh
Yeah,
boy.
that's
It's not that bad of a flight. There are further places I could have chosen,
you
but
are not lying.
that would be a nice little trek. I don't think it would be too bad though. Probably a little over what it takes to get to West Africa, but doable. Actually be able to see the pyramids and realize how small
Oh,
you are.
man, slaves built this. That is crazy. Hey, I don't care what y'all say. Aliens didn't build no pyramids. Get it together.
Absolutely.
But
Woo! Man, listen, the side eye I'm giving the just feel the side eye through your speakers. Aliens? Okay. Yes, they're that freaking unbelievable, but you know what? Let me not get on a soapbox. It's enough. I wouldn't be tomb raiding in anything. I would be respectful, obviously, of everywhere I visit, as you all should be.
she a lie and a half.
Side note,
She would have a whole Laura Croft get up on.
have your manners when you be visiting places. Don't be out there acting all privileged and whatnot.
The way you describe you, Lady G.
Mind your manners when you head out of America, is what I'll say. Imma leave it at that. But yeah, museums and stuff, obviously to see that. Tours, I feel like that would be fire. Shopping would be good there too.
G is just hungry at this point.
No, I'm not saying, I didn't what? I didn't mention food yet.
What did you just say?
I said shopping would be fire.
Oh.
This dude here. Man said, "Clearly she's hungry. Am I gonna eat the shopping bags? Like, what is" Yeah, I'm sure that the cuisine is fire as well. We all eat similar stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do have a couple of dishes that are essentially the same, but just call it something different.
I feel like there'd be a lot of stuff to do out there. I don't know why I never thought about
Mhm.
going to Egypt. I would love to do it, but I just want to go to Africa, period. I don't even care where I go now.
Yeah,
Anywhere outside of South Africa, but
right,
I just want to
understood,
go to Africa, period.
and if you know, you
So
know. But yeah,
you ain't lying.
especially just to it's so many different freaking countries just to just touch down in a couple of more. a couple of more, Jesus, just to touch down in a couple of them,
Yeah.
or as many as possible in this lifetime. That would be awesome. So, guys, who's going with us to Africa?
Who's paying for my trip?
Yay!
That'd be great.
Not me.
It's all on Lady G, guys. Just
What?
give her your dates and times. She volunteered, that should
I
be.
did not volunteer this. The statements that Kong is currently making are not sponsored by Lady G at all.
There is a lot of secondary places I would like to go. Um,
Secondary. You make them sound second class.
they are second place. Compared to Tokyo, everything is second place.
Oh my. All
Uh,
right. All right.
I'm just being honest. Because I want to go to Europe. I also want to go to Australia. But
Depends on where we're talking.
I think one of the first places I get that's also very
Mhm.
true. It's very bad when that's a whole nother thing. Little sidebar. It's very bad when you have to talk about a certain area just because, you're not technically wanted in that area.
Well, there's that. Ba-dum-ba.
That is crazy. I'm sure nobody else has to struggle with that one.
What? Never mind. Woo!
You know. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. I discussed Canada before, but Montreal. I want to go to
That's on
Montreal.
my list as well. Montreal.
They used Montreal for the Olympics. It's
Mhm.
a few years back, actually. It just the city, and I was just more interested in the city. Like it was just gorgeous to look at the bright lights at night, and I just like, oh man, this is. I don't even know how the people are. I just, I just want to look at the city all day.
That was supposed to be one of my freaking trips last year.
Well, things happen. COVID sucks.
Womp womp wow.
The architectures. I'm an old man, so I don't care about anything that requires me to go outside of my hotel room.
Yeah, you do.
I do not. I
Man
am
goes on
old.
vacation and stays in his room.
You're right. I do. Like you could have did that at home. Slightly different. I'm in a different area. Jokes on you. But it is gorgeous to look at. The skyline is super dope. It is. It almost feels like being at home and or looking out at Chicago or something like that. But it's still slightly different enough to make you feel like you're somewhere else. I've heard that there's things to do out there. Plus I love Canadian food. We've discussed
You love
poutine.
Canadian food, do you?
Yeah,
Name a Canadian dish,
poutine.
please. And not poutine.
Well, then you lost
Nope.
me. Listen, all I know is that they got good food. Okay. All I know is that they got delicious food, and I'm all for it. Let me see the skyline. Let me eat somewhere. I'm happy. I go right back to my hotel room. You don't want to do nothing? Nah, I'm good. You don't want to go to a club or go shopping? What do I need to do that for? I'm having a good time right here. I'm having a good time right here. I'm just saying, I'm all for. I told you, I'm old. I'm all for a gorgeous skyline. I don't. That could be the peak of my interest, and I'll be perfectly happy.
Well, nothing wrong with the setting. I can appreciate that as well. Always have to like be on the go and like planned down to the point where like every minute of your vacation is booked and busy with everything to do. You gotta do that. That's not relaxing.
Yeah, I can. We need to go here, and we need to go shopping, and we need to go. Ugh, get out of here. I don't.
No, we don't.
And yeah, I mean, of course, I'm gonna go shopping just because I enjoy different areas. Like, you never know what different spots may have. It's Montreal. You don't know what kind of stuff they got. Some of the stuff they have could be exclusive out there only to Canada, and that'll be dope. But
Mhm.
outside of that, is like I just want to enjoy the city, and it looks like that you can literally just enjoy the city. I mean, it's just something or somewhere that I've always wanted to go since I've seen it, and I'm like, I gotta make that a thing. Hopefully, knock on wood, and make it a thing next year. But again, we'll see. Pandemic wise, Plus, Canada is just awesome,
Plus Canada's border's still closed.
and
They ain't crazy. They like, nope.
they've been fluctuating like a mug over there. So
He said, "Hey, hi." No. Not yet.
Turn around, okay? I'm just gonna go back home, man. But yeah, Canada is always dope to me, so I feel like this would be another dope place to visit. Like I said, I already been to Ontario, and
Very nice.
actually, I've been to a lot of places. I've been to Edmonton, Ontario, and Toronto. So definitely got to check out
Mm,
Montreal and what is it, British Columbia, British Columbus,
just don't.
British British
Just
Columbia. That's a part of Canada, right? And Vancouver. But Montreal is definitely the one spot where I want to go first.
good stuff.
I gotta learn French, don't I?
No, don't speak to you.
Oh. But they'll talk about me behind my back in French. I gotta learn French. Crap.
Or you could not be so self-conscious about that
Obvious.
and just live your life. You know. Just saying.
Hmm. I'm gonna learn French, guys.
Okay.
I hear you. I understand you. I respect you. Kong is gonna learn French.
But what is that gonna do for you? Like, if you hear them speak about you, what you about to do?
Shut it there and keep walking.
Exactly.
Could you
So,
imagine
I understood exactly what they said.
learning French
Congratulations.
just to be able to understand French, just to hear them talk about you? And you do absolutely.
Mhm. Look at you like, "Yeah, okay, and?"
Oh,
They can curse you out in another language? Come on, son. You wouldn't be ready for that one.
good times in Canada. I would
Not
not.
be ready for that one.
You would not.
Like, "Whoa."
Like I learned all this French for nothing.
Like, "Hey, whoa, 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 slow down, slow down."
Let me look that up. Let me look that
Can
up.
you say this into, like, translator, please? Like, "Yo, get out of here. Who is this guy?"
Talking to my phone, sir and madam.
Wow, that's awesome. That's a good choice.
Yeah, Canada is great.
I also wanna nominate one of my favorite planet, Namek, for my
I'm
vacation.
sorry.
Huh?
Did you say Namek is one of your vacation spots?
It is. Low key, don't nobody know. Well, not everybody knows, but yes, guys, Namek.
Dude, I wish I had a fictional place that I. What did I? No. The only thing I could think of,
Mhm.
and it's not a planet. I don't even know where it's. I think it's supposed to take place in Japan, but Food Wars. I would love to go to wherever that is. And if you don't know what Food Wars is, it's a pretty good anime. I can't watch more than 5 episodes in a row, but it's a pretty good anime. And the whole show is about food. I believe it's take place in Japan, but
It does. It's a manga too.
yeah, the food looks delicious, and apparently it's orgasmically delicious.
Yeah, there's an actual restaurant out there that replicates a lot of the dishes on that show, so
Oh,
you could definitely go there.
okay. Oh, okay. This is
I mean, we all need a travel guide, so if you're willing to pay for my trip to Japan so I can act like I know where I'm going, be great. Just sign your name on the dotted line and agree.
people.
Clearly, I like watching the Travel Channel.
Oh, the Travel Channel be lit. I haven't watched the Travel Channel in a while, given the fact that
I mean, cause why right, yeah, we're in the house. Ain't nobody watching no Travel
yeah.
Channel. Not right now. Unless you wanna be angry, I wouldn't do it.
Apparently, it's called J World, and it lets you eat Food Wars dishes in real life.
Mhm.
What? This is great. I need to go to Japan.
Why you
Good
say
grief! Because now I'm sad. I want these dishes.
aw.
Listen, I'm sad and hungry, guys.
I mean, there is also a place that serves, Dragon Ball themed food too, so see what I mean when I feel like we don't have enough over here? We have everything but nothing at the same time. It's great.
Yeah, I don't want chicken restaurants anymore. I want Food Wars foods.
You don't want spicy chicken flavored Pringles?
No,
You don't want that.
I don't want that at all. I don't know why people have decided to make that happen. I don't want it.
Because Pringles is very lofty and Wendy's keeps giving in to the gimmicks and the things happen.
Stop at Wendy's. You should have stopped at jalapeno papa chicken sandwich.
See, Wendy's should have never taken away spicy chicken nuggets and changed the recipe, but that's not why we're here.
The chains, they taste so bad.
Oh, they're so not the
They
same.
so bad. But we digress.
Destinations, guys.
K-Star loves food.
A-Star is a cafeteria.
Yeah, that would be my only fictional place that I would want to go. Like I I ain't got no good honorable mentions as good as Namek. It's like that's you know kind of dope. You didn't have to even laugh right there, but
I did. I
like that's kind
had
of dope.
to show some respect to Piccolo.
I'm thinking of different places and different things that I've watched in movies and TV, and video games.
You don't wanna go to Springfield? There you go. There's an easy one for you. You love The Simpsons.
That was cool. Yeah, I guess I could.
Oh my gosh, do you remember that whole gimmick they made about, like, trying to figure out which Springfield was it?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
And literally there's a Springfield in damn near every
That
state
was
in America.
hilarious.
So it's just like
But it's funny because they got close and yet
I
still
don't
missed the
think
mark.
they'll ever tell us.
No, they won't.
Yeah.
They won't. Even when there's a whole episode dedicated to trolling
Oh,
everybody.
yeah, and they actually built a replica Simpsons house too.
See, yeah, I would like to go to Springfield. That would be dope. That would be mad dope. Go to Quickie Mart. It was hilarious when they turned all the 7-Elevens into Quickie Marts for the movie.
Yeah, that was fire. That was back when Butterfingers were delicious. Oh my god. Oh, original recipe Butterfingers? Ooh.
I miss them days.
Candy is not the
What
same.
is not?
Sorry, guys.
But yeah, I would probably go to Springfield. I would definitely go to
Yeah.
Springfield.
Oh, the replica house is in Nevada, by the way.
Ugh, gross. That's not the right type of Springfield that I want.
I mean, they had space, I'm assuming, so there's that.
I don't know. I mean, I would go somewhere if it's a fictional place, I would go somewhere that like slightly dedicates itself to food. I love food. I'm a foodie.
Mhm.
But I'm saying as far as like a fictional place, I don't know. It would either have to be food or like they're really big into media as far as movies and TV and stuff like that. Or big time into video games. Like if somebody was like, "Oh, I want to go live in the world of Invincible and I could probably get superpowers." It's like you're a crazy person. Somebody's gonna kill you. So I think you got me beat with Namek.
I mean, you
So
don't have to have a place. I was just being goofy. Everybody knows I
I know
already
you would.
lived there, so there's that. So,
Oh my goodness, this girl is a whole alien.
yeah. If you all have I know you have destinations. Let me not even ask you if you have a destination. You have destinations. We want to hear about them. Feel free to leave us a message on Anchor using the app or the website, verbalvibemode.com, or hit us up on Instagram or Twitter under the handle Verbal Vibe Mode. And let us know what you guys, have in mind for a destination that you haven't been yet, or your dream vacation, if you will.
Let us know.
Yeah, that about wraps up this episode. Hope you enjoyed it.
Mm,
Hope it got you thinking of places that you want to add to your list, maybe some you didn't consider before. Because travel is fun. Don't be afraid to get out of your box. If you've
mhm.
never been a plane before, it doesn't matter. You'll be fine.
Explore, people. Explore.
Absolutely. Don't just stay complacent
Yeah.
and used to what you are used to, because you may miss a lot out there. Be
Hey,
curious.
you definitely will.
Well, I mean, I was just gonna sprinkle that on them, but yes, you will.
No, definitely will. Just put it all in.
Open your mind, gain some new experiences, meet some new people, the things, eat some good food, all of
Mhm.
that. But at most, literally have fun.
With that being said, man, I love y'all.
With that being said, keep saying that again. Bye.